Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Struggles, Rise and Thrive. I am your host, La Fortune, and if you're a single parent who's ready to break free from financial stress and find peace of mind, you are in the right place. We have already covered budgeting basics, building your financial village, money matters, and saving strategies in previous episodes. Today, we are going to take a different angle. We are going to talk about something that's often overlooked but incredibly important: financial wellness and the mindset shift that are key to reducing financial stress. Let's get right in it. Financial empowerment isn't just about numbers, bank account, or budget. It's about how we think and feel about money. As single parents, the stress of managing finances can be overwhelming. I know one or two things about that. But there are ways to find relief and create a healthier relationship with money. Let's dive in. When we talk about financial wellness, we are talking about more than just having enough money to pay bills. It's about the overall health of your finances and your relationship with money. For many single parents, finances can be a source of constant anxiety, whether it's the pressure of making ends meet or the fear of unexpected expenses. That stress can be heavy. But here's the thing: financial wellness is about creating a balance between managing your money and living your life without constant worry. It's about finding a place of calm even when finances are tight. In this episode, we are going to explore how you can shift your mindset to reduce financial stress and find peace in knowing that you are taking control of your financial wellness one step at a time. So let's start with mindset. You are you have probably heard people talk about the importance of having a positive mindset, but what does that really mean when it comes to finances? A positive money mindset is about believing that you have the power to improve your financial situation no matter where you are starting from. It's a it's easy to get caught in a cycle of stress, guilt, or even shame when finances are tough. But shifting your mindset can be a game changer. And instead of focusing on what you can't do or how limited your resources are, focus on what you can control. It could be as simple as setting a small goal like saving $10 a week or making a commitment to track your spending for the next month. The key is building confidence in your ability to handle your finances. Single parents, this mindset shift is essentially important, especially important. You are managing everything on your own, which means your financial wins, no matter how small, are your wins. You have the power to change your financial story, and it starts with believing that is possible. Now, let's talk about some practical tools for managing financial stress. It's one thing to shift your mindset, But what can you do day to day to actually reduce this anxiety that comes with financial management? I'm going to share with you strategies that other single parents have shared with me and that have worked for them. So, the first strategy is to create a worry free fund. A worry free fund, um, this doesn't have to be a big amount. It's more about the purpose. Set aside a small amount each month that you can tap into for unexpected expenses. Some people would call that emergency saving fund, but let's call that the worry free fund. It's just 50 or $100. Having that cushion can reduce the stress of worrying about where the money will come from if something unexpected happens. So set aside $100 or $100 each month and do not touch it. It is called the worry free fund. You just want that just in case. Let's say a just in case fund. Now, let's automate your finances. One of the biggest sources of stress is the mental load of managing every bill and expenses. Set up automatic payments for your bills where possible. For this is not going to work for everybody. For some, it do work. For this single parent, that was something that worked for her. So in this episode, I'm just sharing what worked for her. This helps reduce the late fees and the stress of remembering due dates. You can also set automatic transfer to savings, even if it's a small amount each month. Automatic this task can help you breathe easier. Practice financial self-care. Ooh, I love that. Practice financial self-care. Just like you will set aside time for self care, which I know many of you don't, but you should. I'm guilty of that myself. We don't set aside time for self care, which we should. I have decided that this year I will be as selfish as possible and take time for me. Put aside some time for self care. I will do that for me as well. So I'm bringing that here for you so you guys can do the same. So practice self care. Dedicate time each week to check in on your finances. This doesn't have to be a stressful, long process. It could be 15-20 minutes each Sunday where you review your spending, update your budget, and make sure everything is on track. Over time, these little check ins can help you feel more in control and less overwhelmed. And that particular financial self care practice, I have actually started doing that, and it's very much eye opening because I'm actually looking at the sheets when I'm doing it, and I'm like, ooh, I can't do that. It's essential because then it will show you your flaws and those the mistakes that you make in your finances. It will help you pinpoint those and know what to do and what not to, right? Um, as single parents, we know how hard it is to balance financial goals with the day to day demands of family life between school pickup, work, meal planning, and everything else. It can feel impossible to find time to focus on your finances. So, how do you make it work? How do you make it work? Here's the truth. It's okay to pace yourself. Financial wellness is not a race. If all you can do right now is make small steps, that's enough. You just need to start. Start by setting realistic, attainable goals. Maybe this month your goal is to track your spending or reduce an unnecessary subscription. Maybe next month it's to add $20 to your savings. Most importantly, Give yourself grace. Yes, you heard that correct. Give yourself grace. Financial struggles don't define you, and your journey to financial wellness is about progress, not perfection. Balancing financial goals with family life takes time. Oh, I can tell you that it takes time, but with the right mindset and tools, you can create a sense of peace and control over your financial future. Yes, you can. So, what's the next step for you? How can you take what you we have talked about today and apply it into your life? First, I encourage you to reflect on your money mindset. Are you focusing on what you can control? Are you giving yourself credit for financial wins you have already achieved? Second, consider the practical tools we discussed earlier. Whether it's setting up a worry free fund, automating your payments, or dedicating time each week to financial self care. Choose one strategy to implement this week. Finally, remember that financial wellness is a journey, not a destination. You deserve peace of mind when it comes to your finances. And with the right mindset and tools, you can achieve that. And of course, if you haven't already, check out MomFlex for resources and tools that can help you on your journey. And we're talking about MomFlex web app. From budgeting tools to rental assistance and financial education, MomFlex app is here to support you. With that, I will say thank you so much for joining me today on Beyond the Struggle, Rise and Thrive. I hope you are walking away feeling inspired and ready to take control of your financial wellness. If you find this episode helpful, don't forget to share with another single parent who might benefit from it. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss any future episode. And remember, financial wellness is within your reach. You have got this, and we are here to support you every step of the way. Until next time, keep rising and thriving. Your host. Goodbye now.